Hey, Casas Adobes, it's Pastor John here, and I'm here to talk about what we're going to be doing this week in Fun Day School. And we're going to be talking about shepherds. This is my bobblehead of Jesus, the Good Shepherd, and there's his little sheep down at the bottom. And we've talked about the idea of Jesus as shepherd before, and about how God and through Jesus looks after us the way a shepherd looks after a sheep, and that if even one sheep disappears, that the shepherd will go out to find it, leaving the other sheep and going to find that one sheep. The Bible is full of shepherds. I mean, we hear about shepherds at the Nativity. We hear David was a shepherd. And the idea of shepherding is so important because sheep are vulnerable. Sheep have a tendency to panic, and they go running off, or one sheep leads the other sheep astray. And so the idea of shepherding, of taking care of one another, and how people need to be guided in loving care. Now, in one of our scriptures today, we're going to hear about, it's from Jeremiah, about how the shepherds who were supposed to be doing their job didn't do their job, and the people went astray. And so this is a little bit different than Jesus caring as the Good Shepherd. This is about how we care for one another. And so you may have heard the term sheeple. It's a good job, sheeple. And it's supposed to be a derogatory term, that people will just follow anything without thinking. And, in a way it's true, but then in a way it's not true. People put their trust in people. And so people who are leaders need to be responsible, need to be treating people in love. And this is what Jeremiah is talking about people who are looking to put their trust in something. And if you guide them astray, that's really, really bad. I, as a pastor, pastor means shepherd. So I have a lot of trust put in me, and that I should be guiding people in the right ways. And so, and that means taking the time to care for people, and not just the people who are special, or the people who are, in a special club, that kind of thing. It's for everyone. And so in the letter to Paul talks about how we need to be breaking down walls. If you think about with sheep, you're not able to go into pastures, and you're not able to go rescue sheep who are gone if you're putting up walls everywhere. Okay? Some barriers and boundaries are good, but you need to be able to see what the sheep are up to, and not just put everybody into walls and divide everyone up. And this reminds us that we are to care for everyone, no matter who they are or where they are on life's journey. We are called to care for them. That's why I love this picture that my son Nicholas drew. It's a picture of the Good Shepherd as a Sonoran sheep herder. And so, we can see that shepherds come in all shapes and sizes. Our last story is going to be about Jesus. Jesus really tired, and he's been looking after people and helping people and teaching and healing. He's really tired. He wants some time off with his friends. And so they go and they find a nice spot to relax. And while he's relaxing, he suddenly sees all these people who are out on their own, people who have been forgotten, people who aren't cared for. And Jesus said, you know what? I have to go out and shepherd to those people too. He breaks down the walls of division and goes out and meets those people across the lake and heals them and teaches them. And he tells his friends, you can heal and teach these people too. So it's a great moment of shepherding and unity and everybody sharing in the benefit of God's kingdom and working together. So that's what we're going to be studying about. Breaking down walls, caring for one another, shepherds, and we being called to be shepherds and being able to tend to one another and care for one another. So I will see you Sunday at Fun Day School, and it should be a good one. Peace.